I've got this Xbox 360 for free, but no power supply. But after waiting for 10 years, I now have a power supply. And thanks to new developments, this console can be modded without being fucked up. And you know what modded consoles can do? They can run Linux. You know what I'm up to? Good. Baby, you're gonna run Linux. Let's get to it. First things first, this console has to be modded, and from the lack of homebrew programs, you can tell this one is not, but we're gonna take care of this. Oh, don't you just love it when your old console becomes even more commercialized? Thanks, Microsoft. First thing we're gonna have to look up is if this console is on the latest version, which this one is, and the reason for that is that a bad avatar, the entry point for homebrew, needs the latest version. We're gonna have to format the external hard drive, which I have plugged into this Xbox 360. Yes. Now that this is out of the way, we return to the PC and install a program called Bad Builder. This program is gonna make everything significantly easier. It's gonna prepare the whole external hard drive for us to jailbreak the Xbox 360. We're gonna have to build it. We'll choose E, that's the external hard drive. Are you sure you would like to format E? All data on this drive will be lost. I mean, I've already formatted it. Sure, whatever. Which files do I already have? I assume it means that we can choose what we want to install. Why don't we pick everything there is? Sex menu, more like sex menu. The installation is completed. Now we're gonna have to choose Xell Unshackle. Yes, unshackle this console. Free it from Microsoft. Copying files and folders. Go ahead, buddy. Would you like to add homebrew programs? How can I say no if you ask so nicely? Don't think I'm supposed to be here. I'm just gonna turn this off apart from the initial problems. You know, everything seems to be set up. I also want to install Aurora, the famous dashboard everyone uses when they mod their Xbox 360. And I don't want to be an outsider, so I'm gonna do it as well. Gonna have to copy the Aurora files into the homebrew folder. What? Repeat the process? No? No? You a bitch? You probably can't hear it, but this external hard drive is fucked up. I need a new one, and I'm gonna have to go through all of this again. Yay! Our tasty USB stick returns now that the hard drive didn't work. In you go. Oh, don't you just love it when things work thanks to 7-zip?
Are you sure about that?
But we're not done yet. We also need Linux. We're gonna choose Ubuntu 10.10, the latest version of Linux for Xbox 360, which is not very new. We take what we can get. Everything's set up. Linux is on the USB stick, but look at this. 20 megabytes free. I have a feeling that this is not gonna end very well, but has this ever stopped us? No. Off you go, and in you go again. Okay, now we're gonna have to log out of this profile. Gonna have to check out all the other profiles. Where is a bad update? Don't you just love it when things don't work? No bad avatar in sight. I knew this was not gonna end well. I need a bigger USB stick or hard drive, and I'll be back when I have one. I'm a whole month older now, but I bought a new USB stick. You know, whenever they say the third time's a charm and whatnot, this is about as charming as a white woman in a Japanese restaurant saying gracias to the Japanese waiter. This is a joke, right? I cannot believe this. Everything that can go wrong, goes wrong. I just removed the hard drive because Google said that might fix it. A red ring is the last thing I need right now, so please just work. Come on, be a good boy. Whew. Now that I think about it, maybe inserting the USB stick to the Xbox before launching it might have caused this. So, whoopsie daisy. Have I ever told you the definition of insanity? Now be a good boy. Yes! It didn't red ring. Alright, everything's set up for the third time now. What needs to happen now is when we go to the Profiles tab, there needs to be a bad avatar. First, we need to sign out. There it is. Let's go! My favorite thing to do. Should've listened to the guide because I don't have to wait. I gotta turn the Xbox off. That we do. Not this again, come on. There it is, a bad avatar. Anytime now, buddy. Okay, something's changed. The Xbox turned into a horror movie. All patches have now been applied. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, Xex menu. We can still launch Linux now, I think. No way. No games discovered. No need to. I need Linux, not games. Yeah, I just had to press right bumper. Now I gotta go to Linux and launch default Xex. Here goes nothing. I've made yet another mistake. I had to turn on Wi-Fi for Xell and Reloaded to work, which I had not. Now it should work. Yes, it works! The version of Xell and Reloaded I previously put on the USB stick was the wrong one, but this one works. Guys, we're so close. Guess I'll see you when all of this is done. It's been stuck in here for a long while. Wouldn't want things to work the way they should. No. It works now. Now you'd think that I had an ingenious plan to get it to work or something like that, right? You're in the wrong place, my friend. That's not how we do things. See this USB stick? Previously, I put the Linux file into this one. That was wrong. I had to take another USB stick and plug it into the back of the Xbox. I had to give it back shots. I spent literal hours trying to get it to work. You know, days even. And all I had to do was put the USB stick into the back of the Xbox. Well, what can we do with this now? Probably not much, because it's Ubuntu 10.10 and the kernel is from 2003, I think. Image viewer, that would be very cool if I had some images. Alex terminal would be very cool because we'd be able to download some stuff, but we don't have a Wi-Fi connection. So on to the next thing. LeafPad, simple text editor. Isn't that wholesome? Save changes to untitled. No. We have Firefox. Firefox can't find a file at about home. That's what I assumed because of the lack of an internet connection. But I'm gonna try to establish a LAN connection. Maybe that'll work, but not yet. Other. Whoa, that is quite a lot. What do we have here? OpenBox Configuration Manager. What can be done with that? Ah, okay. I can customize appearance of everything actually. Very cool. This kind of looks like Windows 98. That is very cool. Python. Let's code some stuff, because I definitely know how to code on Python. 2010. I don't think typing in sudo is the correct thing to do here. That goes beyond what I know about Python. No thank you. Synaptic Package Manager. That looks interesting. Now, we can't download stuff from here because we don't have a Wi-Fi connection yet, but we can check out what interesting programs there might be. Look at that. Games and Amusement. Alien Arena. That name sounds familiar. Assault Cube. Is that a Minecraft-ass game? Quake? We can download Quake on Linux? On Xbox? Interesting. Gonna keep that in mind. This is an emulator. A SNES emulator. Guys, can we game on Linux? That'd be very cool. That was all of the interesting stuff I could find. So what I'm gonna do now is first try to establish a LAN connection. And if that works, we're gonna try to download the stuff here, and if not, I'm gonna try to find the packages here on my own, download them, copy them on the USB stick, and put them into the Xbox again. I found the SNES emulator, had to download it myself and put it into the badupdate USB stick. Let's give it a go. Can X-Archiver help us? Now what? Turns out I have to type in the dpkg command. What? Thank you, dpkg. Very helpful. Nothing works. We were actually getting pretty close here, but look at the amount of dependencies missing. Gonna have to find these now. Nope, couldn't find them. This isn't gonna happen. Wait, why is the emulator here? Let's test it out, shall we? I thought it didn't work. It's not launching, which shouldn't surprise me considering the missing dependencies. Yeah, it's not launching, but I'm pretty proud at how close we were. Also, as you can see, it's the Ubuntu 2.6 36.2 Xenon kernel from 2011, very old. I guess that's all we can do now. Now, if you'd asked me if it was worth it, honestly, just as a proof of concept, I know it's been done before, but I wanted to show it, my way. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe. I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while. I know it's been a while. I'm basically done editing, so Happy New Year?